And Big Bo, that's my partner in crime. Random thoughts from his mind. I can never do this by my lonely. So we the duo, snatching up all the kudos. Bound to find a loophole, yeah, you know. So keep tuning in, enjoying the vibe. Forever raw, forever real. It's him, it's I. You love, yeah, you love, you love, you love this podcast. You love, yeah, you love, you love, you love this podcast. You love this podcast. You love this podcast. Me and Bo always a vibe, laid back, funny, and crazy cool. It's the Pool Pit Podcast, baby. Season 5, episode 182.
Yeah.
What the business is? It's that man with the plan, Big Kev. And that's cuz with the buzz, Big Bo.
Yo.
And you know, we got that food for your soul. For the show, you know, we got to do this disclaimer. I just be watching the world, man. Like, people are not very, they don't like different people's perspectives. They don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? They say we live in freedom of speech and everything like that.
They're inclusive or not inclusive?
They're not inclusive or whatever you want to call it, but they
exclusive,
don't.
They're exclusive, not inclusive.
Yeah, they don't like people. They say they do when it's their narrative and what they want to speak about, but when it's somebody else's, they don't really want to hear that. And so I'm just letting you know, we're going to speak what we feel. We're going to stand on what we feel. And it might not coincide or align with what you feel. So I'm giving you a way to bypass, scroll past, or keep it pushing. The Pool Pit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast.
Say it once more.
I said, you know, I got to do it. I said, the Pool Pit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that.
Yeah.
And y'all know, this podcast is based on the foundation of positivity.
You don't say.
Motivation.
Okay.
Inspiration. And most importantly, love. Now bring it on in. Bring it on in.
Yeah.
So we don't do anything without a weekly affirmation, and I got something nice. Your progress doesn't have to be seen, congratulated, or validated by others for it to be real. Do it behind closed doors, man. Work on yourself behind closed doors and then pop out. It's almost like a cocoon to a butterfly. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you just said the words I've been living by the last couple of days. Cocoon and bloom.
Yeah, cocoon and bloom. That's what you do.
Boy.
You know, like when you got these winter seasons, pop out for the spring, pop out for the summer, a whole new person. People like, hey, you lost weight. Hey, you cut your hair. Hey, it's something about you. I'm saying,
hey, I don't fuck with you.
Hey, or you done distance yourself from somebody else. You done filter people. Hey, I don't with you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, for real. But what's good, Bo?
Man, hanging in there, man. Winter is wintering.
Winter is wintering.
Yeah.
Nap time. Y'all nap time,
Hey,
baby.
man.
Winter is winter.
America.
Yeah. The whole, even the hottest regions on the map have colder temperatures than normal.
Yes. It's good
old man winter is out there stepping like a big dog.
Changing up your dress code.
Yeah. For real.
You had all these little fall things. You had, I got to pull out my
We were
winter
just talking
stuff.
about, we was talking about fall. We skipped fall. Fall was probably like a pinch.
No. After Thanksgiving, it was like, old man was like, I'm here.
I'm here.
Knock, knock.
I'm early.
Thanksgiving.
I'm early.
Yeah.
Hey, for real. But, hey, it's great nonetheless. This is naptown weather. It's hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got bad winters. Sometimes we got weak winters. Hey,
we know how to act.
We know how to act. We good with it. You know what I mean? But, PB fam, what's good with y'all? Hope everybody's having a good time. We coming down to the end of the year. You know, I know a lot of people getting a holiday, you know what I'm saying, with their family and stuff like that and shopping. If you celebrate the holidays or whatnot, it's around that time, you feel me? So hope y'all doing it safe and having a good time while doing it. But me and Bo back, and I got a jam-packed show for us today. A lot of laughs, a lot of introspect things, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. All right. We gonna keep it all the way 100. People love when we keep it a buck. Okay. Like, you know, when we get personal, the only way we can do it.
Okay.
Bo, in a relationship or not in a relationship, are you a fan of manscaping?
Manscaping.
Manscaping.
Just cleaning up the area?
It's cleaning up the area.
Yeah. Whatever you like, whatever that's what you into. Yeah.
So that's what you do. So you
no, I ain't saying I do. I've done it.
No, I'm just saying. So me speaking for you, not what other people do. What you do.
No, what I do. No, I keep it pristine. But we don't have to cut nothing off. We just keep it. We keep it fresh. The line taken care of.
He said, "Line it up." So you down there with the clip?
Line it up. Nah,
he done gave me the line. Got the edge clipper down there.
We keep the line. We keep the line. It's got a natural good growth. Nah, we ain't got a line nothing. We ain't got a prune.
I was like, you down there being like, if you had like a whole trail like from your chest down there and it was lined up, that's wild, son. Hey, that's wild. I'm gonna just say this.
Who would even like that though? Like you doing all that lining up your chest hairs and like what broad is gonna be like, ooh, that's sexy. Like she looked like she would probably be like, big and nasty or something.
Yeah?
Like, ooh, that's sexy.
Nah, that's disgusting.
you got a patch that goes down. What?
You got arrow. You got the arrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm deleting you. No, we're not doing that. I'm just saying, I'm not a hairy individual anyway, but in a relationship, definitely, you know what I'm saying, your woman, whatever she wants, she get, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be able to get with her in that manner, you better do what she say, you know what I'm saying, or get those favors that she might be willing to give. You better do what she say. I would say outside of a relationship, not as much, but definitely keep it trim. It doesn't really get out of pocket. Like, I'm not like, I ain't no hairy ape, you know what I'm saying? I'm serious. Like, it don't be out of pocket like that. So I ain't even got to do all that. Now, chest hair, back hair, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Definitely grows a little bit.
Problem. I ain't got no chest hair.
I got chest. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. It's hit and miss with different people, right? You know what I'm saying? But it don't go too crazy. But still, if it do, you know, give it a nice little trim. Give it a nice little effect. Just like the beard. You got to keep your beard lined and trim. It's like, you know what to do. You know what I'm saying? To maintain, even when you ain't, you know, doing what you do.
I done seen some cats got back hair.
But now some people got that George Animal Steel, Jack.
Man, they got back hair poking out.
That Gorilla Monsoon,
like,
boy. If you got, bro, I'm going to tell you like this. As men, we got to keep ourselves up. You can have a bushy beard, but go get it lined up, G. Cut off the dead ends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got the thin little whispers. Cut them joints off. Don't no woman like the thin beard, struggle beard. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't grow a beard, you know what I'm saying? Accentuate your beard to what you have to make it look good. Don't try to get a Rick Ross beard when you got Rick Ross here and then you ain't got no Rick Ross there and you look all patchy.
I like the raw right here and then cleaned up at the top.
Yeah, I mean, and everybody, but it's still lined up. You don't look crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas just hair everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Me, I line my stuff up all the time. That's just what I do, you know what I'm saying? I got some clippers, learn how to do it. If I don't get to the barbershop, I gotta line myself up, period, point blank.
But as far as cutting stuff off, no, I'm gonna tell her. Like, hey, get used to that because I remember, you know, young back in the days, you know, coming up,
clean as eggs, smooth as eggs.
Decided, hey, let's do something different. Man, you know, did a whole ball fade.
Ball fade.
Man, I'm telling you, this is in the summertime.
Number 5 on the chart.
Man, I'm working in a hot. It was like, I felt like I was pissing on myself.
Yeah, ladies, like, it is like, not the most comfortable to be totally shaving down there because
it ain't nothing.
If you work in a factory, you work in any type of environment where you're going to exude energy in a manner as such. If you work out and it's like that, it's going to have drenched draws. You're going to have drenched draws. It's not going to be the most comfortable to the man. Believe me. So that hair kind of catches a little bit of sweat. I know what I'm saying.
Slow it down or something.
Yeah, slow it down a little bit. I get what y'all going to say. You know, it's sanitary. You know what I'm saying? Not to have all that sweat. But, hey.
We clean it up.
The feeling. Go take a shower. Do what you know.
It's like taking a shower, but you just standing there like
right. Put some soap to that joint. You feel me? Like, yeah, you got the whole sweat and it's all there. Go ahead and get a shower right after. Clean that joint up. You feel me? But it's not the most comfortable. But for your woman, do what you got to do, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Hey, manscape that up, man. Especially if you got your bush, you got your 70 bush. You know what I'm saying?
You see now, no, they all out here like, oh, I got a bush now. What's wrong with a bush? Nobody ever said nothing was wrong with it. Y'all was the ones that was cooking that stuff off.
Yeah, y'all. Hey, like I said before, women run this thing. Like they. For example, if women all of a sudden, and this is how I'm gonna tell you, and this is the truth, right? if women all of a sudden said they love a hairy man in all places right there, and hairy men were getting played by the most beautiful women in the world, guess what would happen? Other niggas would follow. It'd be a bunch of hairy niggas everywhere. It look like the Planet of the Apes in this mug, man. There's a bunch of hairy niggas out here stinking. Because having all that hair, most likely somebody ain't gonna take care of us. So it's just a whole field of niggas, hairy niggas stinking. Yeah, I'm cool. But women run this, and you gotta understand the dynamic. Everything we do, even if you say, man, your swag, how you present yourself, the colognes you have, the earrings you rock, the jewelry you rock, guess what you're rocking it for? A woman. Because some woman gonna say, that's fly. I like that chain. It, accentuates you. Don't
you
studs,
smell good.
I'm saying, you smell great. You smell good. I love a man. Oh, you do? I'm about to buy 10 more of these things. Hey. We do. I remember we did this. We had a song. We do it for you.
Man.
A long time ago. We do it for you. You remember that song?
Yeah, was it Arthur singing?
Yup, Arthur singing. We do it for you. Hey, we was telling y'all 25, 30 years ago, niggas do it for females.
That was definitely 30 years ago.
Yeah, 30 years. Yeah, 35. That was a long time ago, G.
97? Yeah, that was 97.
That was a long time ago.
Goodness.
But that's just reminiscing. But anyway. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the real meat and potatoes of the situation, the Diddy docuseries. And it's been it's been out for about a week or so, and a lot of people have had their comments, people got their ideas about what 50's doing and not doing and whatnot. And I don't know, Bo, did you get a chance to check it out?
I have not watched it yet.
Okay, so I can kind of speak to a little bit more. I'll take the reins on it, but little things you could chime in on.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so for one, the people talking about Diddy 50 being a black man and shouldn't talk about another black man. Y'all pick and choose when y'all want to do that, right?
Yeah.
So how is it snitching when your man told on himself? Like, these videos are recorded by him, whether 50 got them or not. They're him speaking the way that's going to incriminate himself. That's on you. That's that God complex. For you to feel like you can record these type of things and nothing's ever going to happen, or it's going to be used in your favor, that's on you, Diddy. You can't get mad at 50 because he's smart. And one thing about it, 50 studies the law of power. And if you're an enemy of his in any shape, form, or manner, he wants to destroy you. It's never over with him. And people say, well, he made songs with Diddy. Yeah, but at the same token, Diddy's cost him money. Diddy's played dirty ball, with him or whatever. And 50 ain't forgot. So when 50 can kick him, wind him down, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, people act like that ain't what people do. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get at somebody who you don't like, period. They try to bring up this black man stuff. Y'all don't have the same type of energy when it's other black men. You know what I'm saying? Only famous black men. Y'all got to keep it all the way around for every black man, right?
Y'all don't have that same energy when whites just be doing stuff to each other.
Right. Then they say they don't want him to do it. No, I seen Dame Dash. You see his interview? He was like, 50 said he don't want no black man to tear down another black man on the white man station.
Man, you just tore down a black man on his own station.
You tear down Jay-Z all the time on somebody's white station. You don't own that.
He just tore down Charlamagne the God on his show. What are you talking about? That's wild.
Once again,
shut up.
Folks try to control the narrative when they want to, when they deem it's for their benefit, they want to control the narrative. But get to the docuseries, I think it was done greatly. I think people want to say it wasn't a hit show to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it was just a pound down on Diddy or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and beat him down while he is down. It was more or less to give you reason why people believe what they believe about Diddy, you know what I'm saying? This is just not fairy tale, you know what I'm saying, whatnot. It is a lot of validity to his upbringing, you know what I'm saying, to his early days a bad boy, all the people that he used to catapult himself into positions. When they talked about Uptown, right? How he was so driven to be Andre Harrell, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That basically he would do anything he had to. Matter of fact, he told a lie. They said it was one little thing that I thought, and that's his ambition. That's a positive, right? So to me, it was a bunch of positives, it was negatives, and it balanced out. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes the docuseries great or whatnot. Because I didn't know some of the stories, a lot of these stories we've heard, you know what I'm saying, through different blogs, different outlets, you know what I'm saying, or different docuseries, like Tubi had one. If you watch any of these Diddy, it's a lot of stuff we've seen, right? The thing what 50 did was tie in certain stories that you heard, but you didn't know the backdrop of it, right? They was talking about how the connection between him in the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, with the Tupac shooting and whatnot, comes about, right? A guy named Zip that Diddy knows the Crips over there on the West Coast.
Okay.
And then the guy was talking about him, like, yeah, they used to come too, you know what I'm saying? We had they back, people always pay for security.
Okay.
A gang is most likely going to be security when you're going to a state, a region that's gang activated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That rapper, whoever that is going to pay to be protected over there while they over there doing whatever they doing, right? So we not stupid. That's what they saw. That's almost like what they said about the check-in. That's what check-in pretty much means.
Oh, yeah, you had to in Cali.
Yeah, in Cali, for real. So, and then they was talking about like how Big didn't want to go over there when Big lost his life. He didn't want to go over there. And the dude even told him, the guy, I forgot what Crips, it was Southside Crips or something like that. A guy told him, hey man, we got y'all back, but this is Cali. Boys don't play like that over here, and it's hot over here for y'all.
Yeah.
Like, they want to get at y'all. What are y'all doing? Why are y'all even over here? So it gives you like little inkling like Diddy. If you know your main artist and your life could be in danger, why would you even put it in danger? You know what I'm saying? The harm's way.
They got blinders, you know what I'm saying? Making money, thinking it ain't going to happen to you.
Or he got other dealings, and that's what they show, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, nothing is all allegedly, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing cast iron and concrete, right? But if you have a belief about Diddy, 50 Cent definitely gave you a direction to go about it, you know what I'm saying, if you want to or whatever, right? And people say, well, Diddy is not talented. He's very talented because even if you take a sample, he took the Sting sample, you know what I'm saying, and put Faith Evans on there, whatever, you still have to orchestrate that to make a hit out of it.
Yeah.
And that's what he was good at. All those songs, people have took those samples before and didn't quite make those hits that he made.
Getting people to buy into whatever you're trying to build is a talent.
Say that.
Whether you can play an instrument, whether you can write a note, whether you can sing, being able to get people to believe and work together to get your actual idea out here is a talent.
Right.
And a skill.
Yeah.
So he did have talent.
He definitely did. You know what I'm saying?
It might not have been with, he didn't play every beat, he didn't record everything, but he knew how to put it all together and he knew how to talk to whoever and got y'all to bow down to him.
Yeah.
Because that's what y'all did.
Yeah, literally. But anyway, but another thing was the family dynamic. And it's funny when you see somebody who struggles or has certain situations that people, like, wow, he did that. You know what I'm saying? They always have a crazy family dynamic, you know what I'm saying? And his mom, they was talking about how he had to grow up hard, but he wasn't a hard dude, you know what I'm saying? He was like, his mom didn't take no stuff, you know what I'm saying? His mom basically, from his dad being out in the streets, right, she kind of carried it on because low-key, they didn't say how she get down, but she said that she had a brand new car that was the top model back then, right? She would leave it running in the middle of Harlem and just jump out and nobody did nothing to it and nobody took it. What they telling you?
I mean, she was somebody's girl.
No, I'm saying, no, she was a boss out there, though. You jump out of a car in the middle of Harlem, there's a top-notch car running, and nobody touch it? They know who car that is.
But she could also be messing with somebody.
She had influence. They said that she was around a lot of people, though. But I'm just saying, they knew that about word of mouth. You ain't got to really just say it. People knew she wasn't to be messed with, basically, right? So he grew up in that.
It could be. That's such and such baby mama.
I mean, but I'm just saying, you're protected. No matter how it is, he's coming up in that dynamic that's different, right? That comes with a lot. It ain't just about being protected in the street. She has a different mindset of how she raised him, you know what I'm saying, that made him like that, right? And you see little examples of whatnot. I think it was a great documentary. And people kill me about when you want to have people talk about people's lives and da-da-da-da, right? We talk about people's lives all the time. I can't stand when somebody say, hey, my business. You talk about most random stuff about somebody else, but now you don't want to talk about this. Now you got no opinion on this. Man, kill that. I'm just telling you straight up, be real. Y'all be on the shade room all the time having y'all opinions about every little thing possible. What Beyonce wore, what her daughter wore, you know what I'm saying? Why Jay-Z got dreads, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got an opinion on everything, but when it's time to have a real opinion about something, I'm stay out of that, man. I ain't tearing down that black man, but you tear down everybody else though, right? Okay, kick rocks. But anyway, I think if you haven't watched it, definitely check it out. It's on Netflix. It was #1. It even beat Stranger Things. That's crazy. Y'all know how people been waiting on that Stranger Things.
A lot of people are waiting on the rest of the season on Stranger Things. That's what happened.
But even though that's Stranger Things though. For a docu-series, you don't expect it to be.
It's doing its things. But like a lot of people want to have that watch the whole season. So like people wait. So, because I've only watched I watched the first episode.
I don't like to be teased, man. I don't want to see 4 episodes and then they wait till the end of December or the first of the year. Like, no,
I don't want to continue.
I want, especially if they drop it off good too. Like if the 4th, 5th episode is really good and you like, hey, what happened? You know what I'm saying? And you got to wait a whole month. Tune in.
Same Stranger Things channel.
That's the beauty of having Netflix because when you used to watch shows back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You only could watch them every Friday, Saturday, Thursday, or Monday, whenever they came on. You got to wait the whole another week to get to the episode. Like, hey, no, I want to, one day if I ain't got nothing going on, I want to binge watch. I want to sit there and watch the whole season. But, that was good or that was bad. Then give my synopsis off of it, you feel me? But yeah, y'all check it out. We'll see what else coming on. You see Ja Rule. There's a lot of rumblings talking about Ja Rule, and he got into it with Marlon Wayans, and they all trying to co-conspire against 50 Cent to make a document. I'm gonna tell you right now, it looks like 50 Cent don't care what you can bring out about him. He don't.
Marlon
care.
Wayans, what?
You ain't see they got beef?
Marlon Wayans and who?
50.
Oh no, I didn't know nothing about this.
You get on these podcasts and you get to talking, and Marlon is a big friend of Diddy, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, and he got to saying that, basically talking about 50 having this thing, he needs to watch his karma and all that stuff. My thing is this, you didn't have to bring 50 into play. You could just been like, well, I hope Diddy's getting the help he needs. I hope he gets out soon, I don't believe the things he do. You could have kept it just about Diddy. Mm-hmm. Bringing 50 into play is always going to be bad business because that man ain't going to just let it go. He started talking about Marlon taking pictures, you know what I'm saying, with Rainbow, all this type of stuff. You know how 50 gonna do. He's the troll. He's a troll king, man. Don't mess with that man because he won't stop. And he don't care if it was for, he did it for his daughter, you know what I'm saying, when he did that, was in those, colorful colors or whatever. But 50 don't care. 50 gonna run with his narrative, you know what I'm saying? And then he gonna put you involved with the Diddy parties. It just ain't worth it. I like both of them, right? So I thought it was stupid, you know what I'm saying? But that's what happened when you get on these podcasts and you put other people's names in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. So, hey, keep it the main thing, you feel me? Hope all black men can come to some type of, respect factor. You ain't got to like a person, but just respect the next man if you can. You know what I'm saying? All right. But this, dumbass Bo don't really do it, right? But I do. And I was thinking about it I was like, to Beijing or not to Beijing, that's the question, but what's the real answer? Are men enhancing, maintaining, or straight up pretending? And how much is too much when it comes to beards, hairlines, you know what I'm saying, to be fresh and have a fresh look?
And do what the fuck you like.
Bingo.
Shit.
Do what you like. For real.
Like I want to dye my beard. I just want to have it done correctly. I think if I do it, I'm gonna fuck something up. So that's the only reason why I ain't dyed my beard. Because I think I'm gonna fuck something up.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Women have their preference and they like the salt and pepper look. That's fine. That's your preference. But everybody don't look like the ideal man with the salt and pepper look. Some niggas come out looking like Grady off Sanford and Son. And that's how my stuff is hit or miss. It's patchy and I don't like that. So I'm going to go with the dominant color. It's still a lot more black than gray. So I'm going to go with the dominant color. And as long as I keep making it black and looking good, I'm going to rock the black beard. Period. Like my brother-in-law, Uncle OG, he rocked the straight silver, you know what I'm saying? Hey, his stuff is cold with it, you know what I'm saying? It matches, you know what I'm saying?
But
his aesthetic.
Thing is, it was funny. I was just talking about this. Even though you might have a salt and pepper, your energy, people be thinking you younger than what you are.
Bingo.
Like I'm like
you don't look like an old man with the salt and pepper, you feel me?
Like folks be thinking, all right, I got a salt and pepper beard, but thinking I'm 33. I'm like, nah, Jude, you need to add another 15 years on that.
Yeah, for real.
Serious.
But I'm just saying, why does it always got to be when a man wants to make himself feel better in whatever way he can, you know what I'm saying? His appearance.
I mean, this is the way the system.
Right, but it needs to stop because, at the end of the day, you say, but I'm saying, though, the narrative is even men get on other men about, why are you worried about what another man does? If I go to the barbershop and my edges ain't where they need to be at because I'm getting older, you know what I'm saying, and I used to have great waves instead of, you know what I'm saying, I used to kill the game, you know what I'm saying? If I can have a little help to bring that back, why not?
Yeah.
I don't like them hair pieces. I get people gonna rock them, but them hair pieces a little bit too far-fetched, man.
I don't care.
Hey, do what you do.
I done told some of my niggas that's balling. I was like, try that shit out. See what happens, man.
I would just be like this.
Get you a unit.
Most people ain't gonna pay that top dollar to get their hair unit done correctly to where you don't have mishaps.
You never know. Somebody might finally break down and pay that good $600, get them a nice unit.
Hey, if you don't tell nobody,
and then go.
If I did get one of them, I'd be the nigga with the cover.
You gotta get some water. Yeah, you gotta go get it. Go over.
You gotta get some tests.
Oh man, I jumped in the pool. I gotta
get the wind test. I'm gonna jump in front of the high speed fan and see if it flies.
You gotta pay $600 for that bad
Jump in the pool real quick to see if it don't rain and get all black.
And guess what? I could take it off. They'll clean it up and put it back on.
Right, and put it in some more glue. Some more glue. Glue for everybody. But I'm just saying, then you be seeing people in the video when the barber do it, they be trying to have their face covered like, what you got? Or remember how like the day when you used to snitch on people, they do that voice thing. Oh, we know who it is, nigga. But anyway, any type of accentuation to make you feel good about yourself should never be looked at as bad because women do it all the time. Like they go get waist trainer. They'll get push-up bras. They put eyelashes on. They get wigs and weave, you know what I'm saying, and accentuation their hair, you know what I'm saying, butt pads. Anything, it's not a problem, you know what I'm saying? My thing is just, I think it's kind of funny, though, when you try to take, I don't know if I have a mixed feeling about it, right? Like, if you try to take a compliment for something that you don't do, somebody say, hey, nice butt. Yeah, I've been working out in the gym for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Now you're doing a disservice to them women who really get in the gym squatting and really got that natural booty. You got butt pads on, lady, or you bought that booty. You be like, yeah, my surgeon thinks so too. Like, just be keeping it at 100. My surgeon thinks
so too.
Like, that's like me getting on here saying, the girl say, oh, you got nice beard, it's black, you don't have no gray. Look, lady, I got a lot of grays. I'm telling you. I keep it a buck, but I also know how to keep my stuff up. You feel me? Every week, every couple of days, I'm in there lining up. If I gotta black it out, black it out.
No, you sound like my guy. I ain't gonna say his name, but I seen him, but like, you know, I was like, dude, you still look like 1998. Yeah. He's like, cause I got the Beijing. He's like, I really look like you. You know.
Now, me and be smart about the Beijing. Don't be Jaylen Brown out here putting black stains on women's sheets and pillows and other people white shirts and stuff.
He called it the smear. Is that this new name?
The smear. The smear. Like, yeah, don't be Jaylen Brown. Like, don't get it fresh blacked out and then go somewhere where you know you gonna go against another contrast or some white or something light. And when you hug people, hug up with your head up so you don't get it on their shirt. You feel me? Or you do the test where you wipe it down a little bit. Now I got it black, but I'm gonna just wipe it down a lot more than what it was just to take off that excess residue or whatnot. Don't be Jaylen Brown out here. Don't want to say. Shout out to Jaylen Brown. But yeah, I can't think of anything that's wrong with a man doing that. Toupees, units.
Toupee.
That's white folk has more than anything. That's the white men. They got them toupees. There's a couple black men. When I think of a toupee, I think more of the white men do it. A unit, I think more of black men. They go get they be straight George Jefferson and go get a whole set of waves, Jack.
Man, get a Caesar.
I'm talking about fresh boys, like to the point of it ain't just the hair. They get a whole bunch of hair and they have the barber line it up. Yeah. Like fresh hair, strong hair. Oh, I'm about to taking me back to 20, 30 years, Jack. They don't care. But do your thing. You know what I'm saying? If it make you feel good about yourself and who you are, do your thing. That's what we got to start talking about in life. Let people do their thing. But also know when you do your thing, we got comedians out here. We got jokesters out here. We got people who get roasted. You're going to get roasted for doing your thing. But if you love yourself, you don't care about people roasting you. It goes both ways. Just know that. All right. Here we go. We'll get into a little bit more serious. The women definitely love when we talk about relationships, you know what I'm saying, or just men energy, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and how we take care of things, how we handle things, how we stand on business. So here we go. To have a successful relationship, do you believe the spiritual and the family and the physical have to align, or can you do without one or the other?
I'm not one to answer that question because I've never had a successful relationship.
So what do you think? Okay, so then we plotting. So why do you think that wasn't successful?
Oh, it's a multitude of reasons.
Could it be some of these things we speak about?
Oh yeah, quite a bit of them. Might possibly all of them. You know, but it's all of that and above, financial aspect, different. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of reasons that can.
So, do you think your psyche or your mental played a part in the choosing these women at the time?
Absolutely, because I know with my marriage, being that I was in a depressed state. If I had the high energy I got now, I know my marriage would have went different.
Gotcha.
I ain't saying we would still be together, but I know it would have went different.
Things that allowed and things that happened.
Yeah, the way that things roll. So being in a good psyche, knowing that this person is not here to make you happy, only you can make you happy.
Yeah.
So you have to work on you even if you're in a relationship.
Yeah. Then the thing about it is what I see it from, I feel like it has to be like that because, and I'll break it down for you, spiritual, right? If you come from a spiritual background, you know what I'm saying, where your family went to church, they're Jehovah's Witnesses, whatever, you have a certain core value, most people do, right? That might not align with certain people, right? Even if you don't practice at that time, you have that core values. Like me and Bo, we ain't been to the hall in forever, but we still have core values that was installed in us when we were kids that we still operate with, period, right? So if you come across somebody and they don't have that same core values, that could cause a disruption and a rift, right? You know what I'm saying? And you really don't gel, you know what I'm saying? You really don't mesh. Family's a huge one. We come from a family of loving individuals who love to love on each other. Most of our family is not distant, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We see each other, we love on each other. I ain't none of that. I ain't seen my mama, I ain't seen my brother, I ain't seen my aunt, uncles in 2-3 years type deal. None of that, right? So if you rocking with a woman or rocking with a man who don't have a family base, yeah, things could happen, right? I'm not saying they're wrong for not having that family dynamic or that connection. I'm saying for you that do have that family type of dynamic, you know what I'm saying, that is strong and y'all love on each other, a lot of love, just be careful choosing that person because it could, you know, just contrast to your beliefs and ideologies about family base, right? That could cause a rift, you know what I'm saying? Or you could bring them into a loving family because they never felt that love. So it's two ways, it's something new. But just be mindful that it could go the other way as well. Then the physical. Come on now. Shout out to my friend Nicole. She definitely, you know what I'm saying, let me know. How do you, all right, so if you got all these other two, right? How do you have physical attraction or find attraction for somebody you're not physically attracted to? Or can you? Does physical attraction ever grow, you believe?
Only thing I can say is maybe if a wild night happens, you like, damn, I didn't know it was gonna be like that.
How you get to that wild night though?
It could just be hanging out, partying, and then like, damn, hey, that was a little, it went up a notch. Okay.
I would say the physical attraction can grow.
It can
based off of if you see them doing something else that gains your attraction. Like, let's say their music, you know what I'm saying, preference or whatever. It's something that you garner that's different than just looking at somebody like physically, like, oh, she's cute, da-da-da-da, right? Maybe she can rap. Maybe she is a great poem, you know what I'm saying, a poet, you know what I'm saying, whatever, right? Or maybe just the way she does something else make you be like, well, I'm interested. I want to learn more about her, right? In that fact of being interested, you can gain attraction by knowing her more, right? Like that attraction starts to build like, well, maybe she ain't that bad, you know what I'm saying? And the other things that she has are at a high level that now kind of boosts up the physical attraction or whatever, right? I seen women say they got an ugly man, right? But his personality, how he handles things, how he's a good dad, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot, that made her physically, hey, you find out that he's ugly when the relationship's over though, right? Like, that's the first thing a woman say, you ugly, you got a small Johnson, da-da-da-da, but you stayed with me for 20 years. What we talking about here, baby? I would just say this. You're a person who's sight first, before anything else happen, I don't think you could do it. I don't think you can see a person that you don't deem as the most non-attractive or whatever, and just say, oh, if I start talking to her or I start talking to him, I'm going to start thinking he's cute or she's cute. Yeah, that ain't going to happen. You have to see something first that gets you interested before the physical attraction, and then you can garnish a love for their attraction, you know what I'm saying, as it builds to other facets. That's what I would say. But yeah, I think you definitely got to align it. You know what I'm saying? Then that's one of the reasons why relationships don't last. You feel me? Like they really don't last because a lot of these things are not aligned. People just say, "Oh, you fine. Oh, girl, you fine. I'll make you my baby mama. I'm gonna make you this." Then you look, for example, then you got troubles.
But you can't, like, okay, I had some the other day. It's a young lady. I ain't gonna say young, like woman.
Mm-hmm.
She, who I first I wasn't like instantly like, instantly attracted.
Yep.
But I had just got fresh retwist, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
She was instantly attracted. And so she started talking in her mannerisms.
But there you go.
That made me like, oh, damn.
But something else created an interest and a spark.
I'm almost like, what's up? You know, but her mannerisms made me like kind of pull me in.
The way she operate, the way she handles things, yeah.
She kind of like a player right now. You
know? Right, and then her interest on you like boost that other interest. Like it's a lot of things. But if you just looking and you had like you had interaction, right? So you see how she operates, see how she did. But if you see her on the street, just sight unseen.
Or if she had a bad attitude. Or you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, stank ass bitch. But like the fact that she turned around like, ooh, and just that energy, like, oh, you just got ready.
But my point is though, if you would have seen her like just sight, you know what I'm saying, didn't get a chance to talk to her, that physical attraction would have probably been like, nah, that ain't my type. I wouldn't even step to her. But you hear her talk, you interacting with her, be like, okay, maybe we got something here. Maybe we cooking with grease, like my daddy said.
Yeah, I chop you down.
Yeah, it's like, well, you got something. But yeah, like I said before, man, y'all just need to be more thorough in your selection of who you deem to give your energy to. That's all. That's really what this is based off of. There's a lot of factors in life that do connect, whether you want to believe it or not, and you'll find out about it when those times come up. And if you haven't done your due diligence on it, might not be that good for you. All right, Bo.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, I said hypothetically now, right? Do you think getting kicked in the nuts is worse than the pain of childbirth?
I know it's not worse than the pain. I've seen it a couple times firsthand. I know it's not. But getting kicked in the nuts is not cool.
It ain't no picnic.
Yeah, it's not. But you know.
It's funny because the reason I say this was this dude had a joke, right? And it was on TikTok, and it made me laugh because it was so hilarious. She was like one of the cartoon skits, and she was like, babe, you know, she was like, do you think men getting kicked in the nuts is worse than women giving childbirth? He said that for a minute. He was like, I'm thinking about this. He was like, yeah, I think getting kicked in the nuts is worse. She said, for real? Yeah. He said, because when a man get kicked in the nuts, he don't go and ask to get kicked in the nuts 9 months later. And when he said it like that, it made sense. Like, if you in so much pain, why are you having all these babies? You know, some people literally 9 months after the baby drop another one. Like, hey.
Another one.
No man ever said, hey, can I have another one?
Hey, kick me in the nuts.
Kick me in the nuts again, please. Hey, when he said that, I started dying
that's
laughing.
Stupid, but yeah.
It's stupid, but I was like, let's just talk about that. That's hilarious, though. y'all gonna be thinking about like, hey, oh man, never asked for kick the nuts again. Just
give it to me.
Give it to
Another
me.
One.
Give it to me.
Follow.
All right, so what you got? You got anything on sports entertainment?
College basketball is having one of the better seasons in a while, man.
Okay.
Not only the freshmen, you know, they're still showing out, but it's some good teams in college basketball. Purdue got a chance to win them one. As far as college football,
shout out to Indiana Hoosiers, baby.
Yeah, number one, about to go into the playoffs.
That's right. Like this national championship.
Got a chance for the quarterback to win the Heisman.
Yeah, Mendoza, his name.
Yeah, Mendoza. Just totally was not seen.
Oh, yeah.
You know, even when the season very first started, they were like, oh, they got potential to be in the playoffs again. They're good enough to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But nobody had them winning out the Big Ten. Nobody had them beating Ohio State for the Big Ten, Big
Facts.
Ten.
They were the underdog. They were the underdog.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is unprecedented for IU football.
Say that, Bo.
Unprecedented. State of Indiana, we need to cherish this because I know most Indiana, as far as football, they're mostly Notre Dame fans. But y'all got to rock with this right now. Having this defense, number one, might have to say number one in the country now because you just beat who was saying the number one defense in the country was, and y'all played their game and beat them.
Yeah.
So IU football, I mean, that's all we got because all our other teams we losing our star players.
The coach just signed Phillip Rivers.
Oh my God,
a 45-year-old man who ain't played football in 5 years, who's been coaching high school football, out of shape. I'm sorry. There's got to be other quarterbacks that we could have put, or we could have just went with boy.
I heard the funniest thing. Somebody said, the city needs to make Mark Sanchez probation be. He has to sign up for the Colts to be a quarterback.
Not funny. I hate the city, but I got to live here.
Hey, no, but it's funny because it's like you're just taking anybody.
Yeah, hey, man. But I mean, it's a lot of quarterbacks, and this is the thing. If y'all don't believe that people get blackballed, here we go, boy. What's his name? I had Colin.
Who, Kaepernick?
Kaepernick. Why is that man not getting a call?
Nah, he's been out the league too long.
Too long. Well, I don't care, but he's in better shape than you. I'm saying the things you're asking, he can take a hit because he's physically fit. He can run still. What is Phillip Rivers going to do? And they got him against the Seattle Seahawks. If you watch their defense, that's the wrong team to have your first game
And Braden
against.
Smith is going to be out. He going to get killed if they play him tomorrow.
Man.
He gonna get killed.
Bad. I'm gonna promise say a prayer for Phillip Rivers that he make it out that game alive.
Man, he gonna get killed.
They gonna be 10 off on that boy. And when they don't, he gonna get rid of the ball. He gonna throw it in the dirt. I know how Phillip Rivers do it, but they still gonna have a chance to push him down and hit. If you ain't been hitting 5 to 6 years, and them joints ain't had to move in those certain manners, whatnot
One
like that.
push down.
I'm quit. I quit. I don't know what the hell I signed up for.
Just one. It ain't even got to be a sack. Just one. They tap you and you fall down and got to get your ass back up.
Speaking of football, I forgot the man from. I don't want to use his name. The coach from Michigan who got caught.
He's wilding out.
He is the donkey of the year. Not
he's a monster.
Day. My guy.
He's a monster. He got a problem.
Bro. Where do we start? And I talked about this. Like I was talking about this on my Facebook.
You don't know his name, or you just don't want to say his name?
You can go say it.
Sherrone Moore?
Sherrone Moore.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say his name because I think he's just an ignorant individual.
I mean, how do you get into such a position?
Bro, you making
this position and just,
for one, okay, so we just break it down.
Man.
You only got the head coaching position because Harbaugh decided to go to the NFL.
Yeah.
You get the position and then you use the position in a wrong manner, right? You mess with somebody that's on your staff. So you lose your job. Then you go threaten her because it comes out now you might lose your family based off everybody having the public knowledge that you was cheating. So you go threaten her. So now you're in jail and you might have to stay in jail. I heard you just bonded out, but you might have to stay in jail because of the things you did. You forced in her house, you know what I'm saying? You threatened to kill yourself in front of her, said the blood's on her hands and stuff like that. Man, what is we talking about? Like, and this is what I was talking about. Choices, right? When I talk about choices in life, we put ourselves in these predicaments.
Yeah.
The choices we make create these situations. Now don't go crying to God and saying, why have you forsaken me? What did I do so wrong? Nigga, you had the choice. You didn't have to go sleep with a woman outside your wife and your family and kids.
Let alone a staffer.
A staffer.
Your own staff.
This is your choice.
The dumbest. You would have been better off just rocking with some little tramp at the bar.
Jane from the bar.
The bar. That you just won a game.
That as soon as she don't get what she want, gonna spill all the marbles.
Just the dumbest.
Or you in the vicinity and you might ruffle feathers with somebody, or somebody just knows who's a Karen who see y'all cadoodling, you know what I'm saying, and being a little bit too close in certain situations, and they go sprinkle something in the ear of the, you know what I'm saying, whoever it is, hey, y'all might want to watch them. I think they have an inappropriate relationship.
I'm going to tell you one of the greatest things my guy I worked with back at Ford, his name was Charles Harris. I used to call him Charlie Hustle. Mm-hmm. He used to tell me, don't get the honey where you get your money.
And don't shit where you rest.
Man.
Hey, I heard both of them from the OGs.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. When you're younger, this is a perfect example. It's a lesson learned, right? Especially when you're working in a warehouse, right? When I worked in the warehouse, I had OGs tell me, Kevin, don't get caught up with these women. You about your money. I'm working overtime. I'm grinding. They will try to mess up your money. Now, I'm not saying it's just on the women. It's on me because it's on the men. We make these choices, right? I messed with about 3 to 5 women in my whole tenure at Adidas, right? And nothing panned out good. And I'm telling you why, because I wasn't with the girls. You know, we were just doing what we were doing at that time. I'm young, jitterbugging, doing what I do. They don't see it like that. I literally talked about this on a podcast where the girls see me canoodling with the chick at the press. And I'm just talking and joking. We had been friends before I even started messing with this one. But the girl was at the water fountain like the monkey off Family Guy. I'm like, what are you giving me that look for? We not even together. She wanted to argue, and in most jobs, they have a thing, they have a zero tolerance policy for that. Mm-hmm. So if y'all do it on the floor, both of y'all getting fired. You're not stopping my flow because you want to act silly, but it made me learn, nah, I don't care how attractive you are. We work together, I'm going to have to skip that, G.
Yeah. I wish you get fired.
Yeah, exactly.
I hit you.
Oh, girl, you about to get fired? You about to leave? Oh,
you quit?
It's on now.
Hey, you about to? Oh, hey, let me check in on you.
It's on now. But it's about men making better decisions. They always say we think with the wrong head. It seems like we don't think with no head.
But this guy we're talking about, this is a lunatic.
Yeah.
This is a plain
he got mental health issues.
Lunatic. Yeah, he's got some mental health issues.
Stuff. Yeah, facts.
Maybe those issues are reason why he got the job. Maybe because he might just.
He just got the job because he's the next one up.
He's been there 2 years. I mean,
he was the next one up. He was the assistant coach, and oh boy, it left so abruptly. They had nobody else who knew
he was going to leave. Harbaugh wasn't going to repeat that.
But I'm saying he was back and forth though. But I'm just saying when he decided to go though, after all that scandal, right? The only next person they could have had that seemed fitting was the guy underneath him.
Wow, he's a straight dirtbag.
But to come find out, boy, I'm telling you, man, men, I'm just telling you right now, the woman is not in the wrong because she didn't have nobody else, you know what I'm saying? Or for what we know, whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? She wasn't married to somebody else. So your choice is when I'm married, I'm not about to do that. It's so much to lose versus so much to gain. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got to do the balance of life. Like, whenever you think you about to do something, to be like the pros and cons, break it down. Hey, I mess with her, might be a good time for a little while, something new, something refreshing. I might lose my wife, I lose my kids, I lose my job. Might get sued by my wife, lose all my financials.
I'm thinking,
please, man.
You're not going to ever get another job like this.
No, you barely got to be that head coach.
So all I'm thinking on is getting this team to win games. I ain't thinking about no coup. Nothing that I ain't even looking at that. I don't understand why.
Especially when you have a wife and kids. Like it's like I said, the dynamic is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And the wife probably thought they had no problems, and you just out there just being a man with power. Most men with power think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the money maker. I bring it here. My name is the notoriety. You know what I'm saying? I can do this with these females and move on. And
you're Sharon Moore.
Nobody knows you but Michigan, really. Like Michigan people and people who are for the Michigan team.
You took this like totally for granted.
You ain't Bill Belichick.
Like you ain't even an Ime Udoka.
Okay, for perfect example, even Ime Udoka, you know what I'm saying, handle it in a way where he could go to another team. He was like, okay, you called me. This is what it was. It was no psycho stuff after getting caught. It was more just for the franchise. They didn't want him there, 2 consenting adults, woo-de-woo, right? He was, you know what I'm saying? He got to speak to his wife, which they got estranged and got a divorce or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That is the finalization of your actions. He was cool with that, took it like a man, but he can coach. And he was a good coach prior, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of like, okay, the Rockets, we give him a chance.
Sherrone Moore, you're a bad coach and a bad human.
A bad coach and a bad human, the double whammy, Jack.
Man.
But yeah, I had to speak on that because when you was talking about football, it totally triggered my memory.
I was reading up on that last night.
And I ain't co-signing. Like I told you before, one thing about us, I ain't co-signing nothing. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And if it's right, it's right. And I'm going to speak up on it either way. You feel me? Entertainment. Got anything on entertainment?
Like I said, got to finish out Stranger Things as far as viewing that.
Yeah, I ain't checked it out because, I'm going to wait till the whole thing drop.
Musically, I'm still on that De La. Ninth
Wonder. A couple of things came out. I don't know if you checked them out this Friday. It was a couple things.
With that 21?
21.
No, I checked out the Nas. I checked out the Nas and Conway. I need to get them a couple more listens.
Okay.
They're solid, as far as the first listen. It's just that, man, I am just so totally wrapped up in that De La Soul because that De La Soul is just like what I
them
need.
Them your guys, though.
Them my guys. Them my guys. For real, those feel like for real friend brothers. I've been
I would expect that.
88. But the album is just totally right now. Me as a human on this planet.
What you feeling and resonating with you, speaking
everything.
The Nas is like, I say this, I won't say it's his best offering.
Nah.
I think
it's solid.
It's solid. It kind of let me down as far as what expectations, right? My expectation of what I thought it would be with him connecting with Premier, you know what I'm saying, and what I've seen him do prior. But it wasn't a bad album, you know what I'm saying? Like, like both said, it's solid. 21 Savage, yeah. Bro, how much can you talk about sticks and pussies and, you know what I'm saying, all that type of stuff like that? Like, at the end of the day, you gotta expand, man. I keep telling, like, Art, I get that's your box, but do you want to be locked in a box all your life? Like, I don't see a career for you to keep rapping like that, you know what I'm saying? And people, some of his core fans is like, hey, that album is lukewarm,
and as smart as he is, I know he can do something else.
Right.
Because once he gets off stage and you hear his conversation,
it's
like
see him in an interview.
He is a total different person. Like he plays he dumps down.
He plays the part. He plays the part for his image of 21 Savage, right? But at some point, you have to develop yourself as an artist to want to do more on a project. We know you can get up there and talk about sticks, being a gangster, you know what I'm saying, the hood mentality, the thug life, you know what I'm saying, all that type of stuff like that, glorification, whatever you want to talk about. Messing with the tightest women, having a whole bunch of money to get away with stuff. That is the whole album in a nutshell, right? But let's talk about, don't he got kids?
I can't recall.
If he has kids, if he does, talk about being a father. The struggle of every day being a father, you know what I'm saying? A single father. Talk about growing up a man, you know what I'm saying, who did these things and the industry is changing, right? You're not in the streets no more like that. You feel me?
Not at all.
Talk about you're in business, you know what I'm saying? You're with big business execs and whatnot. Like there's big money out there. So we know you're not in the streets because you got so much to lose if you were in the streets, right? We're not dumb. Speak to that. We want to hear what you're doing now, not what you did. What's it called? You have enough albums of what you did. We want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And the production is not as hot as the album before. So that's just my take on it. I mean, it's 21 Savage music, and if you're a 21 Savage fan, you're going to love it, period, point blank, because it's the same 21 Savage type. Yeah, exactly. 21. The ad-libs, they're going to be them little catchy metaphors, you know what I'm saying, and punchlines.
I heard the one with Drake on it. I ain't going to lie. I did like the song.
Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely different how they going off of each other and playing off of each other in the beat.
I did like the song, but yeah.
But I'm just saying, though, it's typical. When they get together, it seems like they have a good chemistry. I ain't gonna lie. Because what does it say? Her Loss, I think it's called. That album's hard. All the way through, that album is hard. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably one of Drake's better sounding albums of him.
Is that the one, Do Something for a Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was hard.
That album's hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
So they have this chemistry like how, Future and what's it called have the chemistry, you know what I'm saying? Drake and Future, or, just certain collabs together with certain people have great chemistry and make great hits out of it. But other than that, I do want to talk about Ludacris. He dropped that 44 bars. Luda still got it.
Oh, yeah.
Luda still got it. And I just waiting for Luda to drop an album. I get it. You're the big movie star. You make so much money off these Fast and Furious. You ain't got to do nothing if you don't want to do nothing. But people are clamoring for a Ludacris album. In this climate too, bars, just straight bars. Yeah, people clamoring for that. Shout out to Shedeur Sanders, having one of the best games as a rookie last week, I want to say, against the Tennessee Titans. Threw for almost 400 yards, 3 touchdowns in the air, 1 yard running. Hey, I better stop hating on that boy, man. He proven the Cleveland Browns are not good, so I'm not taking it off of wins and losses. They're just not a good team regardless, right? I'm watching what he does at that quarterback with what he got. Hey,
I'd take Shedeur right now, goddammit.
Hey, it's so many spots that crack me up that y'all didn't take Shedeur, right? Okay, where y'all at now? Where you at now?
We use that fella right now.
At the Raiders. Where you at now with Geno?
Colts.
Yeah. Could have had him in the backup, for example. Even if he ain't going to start over Daniel Jones, could have had him as a backup.
Well,
and they could have had to fight
backup.
it out for the job who's the better quarterback. Stuff like that, though. I don't got nothing else. You got anything else, Bo?
Nah.
Told y'all, we had a jam-packed show. We ran the gauntlet, you know what I'm saying? Everything we could think of that's been popping out here or whatnot. Like I said before, it's getting close at the end of the year. People going to take little vacations, a little hit and miss, so y'all might not see us, you know what I'm saying, a week or two, whatever, but don't fret. We be coming back with new material as soon as we can and whatnot. And, we always try to do it big towards the end of the year. So we hope y'all have a great, positive day. We're probably going to be snowed in. Hopefully not too bad, but you know how the weather forecaster get on there and say, you're going to have a blizzard of 77.
I'm out in these streets today.
Hey, Bo trying to go check out his boy. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully he can get out there and the streets ain't that bad or whatever. I want everybody to be safe no matter how you're driving because it is Christmas time. And the streets is flooded with shoppers. So, and the people don't know how to drive at this time. And, the worst time.
Don't know how to drive when it's dry out.
When it's dry out, I'm just saying in any state, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be so many people in a rush.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's in a rush to get here, to get that. They're trying to beat this rush hour, whatever, right? Just be safe doing what you're doing. Nothing but love and positivity always. Yep.